So, something we hear all the time is about toxic fandoms, whether it's on YouTube, a video game, or even just like an IRL fandom. We never ever hear about like really good ones though. So, what is the difference between a fandom and a toxic fandom? Obviously, there's gonna be toxic people in every fandom. There's also gonna be great people in every fandom. So, really, what makes a fandom toxic? What's going on, guys? My name's FreezeWave, and today's video we're going to be discussing just what I talked about in the intro. Also, so always forgetting these episodes, make sure to like and subscribe. Just scroll down, click that subscribe button. It takes like 2 seconds. I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, so first thing that comes to mind when I hear toxic fandoms, I immediately jump to some of the big ones, mostly in gaming. So like Fortnite, Dream SMP, Call of Duty is very toxic. I mean, that one kind of makes sense though. When you can talk to the person who kills you in death chat, yeah, what do you expect's gonna happen? But really, especially with all big fandoms, there's gonna be so many people in it that there's gonna be a lot more toxic fandoms. For instance, there's 10 people in a fandom. Let's say one person's toxic, it's not gonna seem like a very toxic fandom. But if there's 1 million people and 100,000 toxic people, you're gonna see a lot more of the toxic people. So, does that mean it's a toxic fandom? No. It just means that since there's such a large fandom, and there's gonna be a larger percentage of like toxic people that are gonna weigh out the untoxic people. And also, people usually focus on the negatives. So, when they see like negative behavior online, they're gonna like reshare it. So when there's more negative behavior, even if there's more positive behavior, more of the negative behavior is gonna be reshared, and that's kind of why you see all this toxicity. Obviously, there are exceptions like Hermitcraft, very wholesome, and Nintendo in general. Like, there's some pretty bad Nintendo communities, but generally, especially like on older Nintendo games, the communities are really good. Like, I don't know, for example, Mario Kart. Or Mario Bros, Legend of Zelda. A lot of those fandoms are actually pretty wholesome. Smash Bros, a bit more of a toxic fandom. Like, there are exceptions, but for the most part, it seems like all the largest fandoms are considered toxic, mainly because it's so large, there's a lot of toxic people. And also, you do notice that, like, fandoms that are popular amongst young people tend to have a lot more toxicity, or maybe between different generations, because like there'll be adults clowning on kids or kids clowning on other kids. And also, like, especially with video games, since some players will be so much better than others, then there'll definitely be some toxicity there. Either the one losing will be like freaking out at the person beating them, or it'll be the other way around where they're just clowning on them so hard and bullying them. So obviously there's going to be exceptions, but the moral of the story is there are very few fandoms, like large fandoms at least, that are just completely toxic that you should stay away from. Just try to find like small areas or niches in each fandom that you can stick to. Find like a good group of people, a Discord server, Reddit, I don't know, a YouTuber, TikToker, I don't know. Just someone positive with a positive fan base to spend time with, instead of going and just finding the most toxic people you can. Like, just mind who you're with and the people you're watching and stuff, to make sure they're not that toxic, because you really don't want to be supporting toxic creators. But yeah, that's gonna about do it for the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe like I said earlier, and peace out. Bye.